Of course, it's delicious as is, just like this. You can top it with more cheese if you want. I'm adding in a little avocado and some pico de gallo. I mean, how good does that look? The only negative about making, you know, an enchilada casserole in a crock pot is you don't get those like beautiful rolled pieces or slices, but you still get lots of perfect bites. The tortillas just kind of like melt into there, making that filling like really creamy. It tastes authentic though because of the corn tortillas. It's rich, but like light at the same time thanks to the toppings. You know, it kind of cuts that richness. I mean, you know, the other like creamy enchiladas I have are just filled with heavy cream. This is not that. The tortillas make it creamy. And then a little bit of sour cream, a good bit of cheese. It's perfection. This next one is what my friends' kids call their favorite dinner ever that their mom makes. This is a peach pork picante, and the ingredients are so simple. You're gonna have like a little sweet and spicy deliciousness. It really only takes 4 ingredients to make it, and then the 5th is what we're serving it over. 5 ingredients are boneless pork, some salsa, some peach preserves, and taco seasoning, and then we'll serve it over some rice. The recipe calls for a pork loin. I'm using boneless pork chops because they were on sale and they just look better. It's basically the same thing. You can do whatever you want. She uses a pork loin. If you can find your pork chops with this darker color to them, that's gonna be a little more tender, a little more juicy. Just a little secret when you're in the store. So yeah, you could cube it up and then it might be easier to serve. I think this is just as good. I'm just adding in some taco seasoning and then about 1/4 cup of peach preserves, kind of like doubling the sauce because I want extra sauce. And then about 1 cup of salsa. If you're not like me talking between every single ingredient, you can put this dinner together in under a minute. This recipe was actually written as a 1-pan skillet dinner, but I have converted it to the crock pot. So we're just gonna cook this kind of like the chicken. You know, your pork is not like beef. This does not take that long to cook. So I'm going to do low for just about 3 hours. See that saucy goodness in there? Oh yeah. Okay, here's how we're gonna serve it. Rice. It's all about the sauce with this. Optional, fresh parsley. How good does that look? The main question is, can you cook pork chops in the crock pot and them still be tender and juicy? I'm gonna show you and prove to you, yes you can. Oh my gosh. So tender, so juicy. See all that juiciness? This is gonna be good. Okay, that is delicious. Mine's a little kicked up because my taco seasoning was like a spicier taco seasoning, plus I used a medium salsa, but you could dial this down if you've got kids who don't like spiciness. But these are so juicy. What I love is that this sauce is so like, I know I've said juicy, but it's just so juicy because you get those little bits of tomato and like from the peach preserves. It's like sweet yet spicy yet savory all in one perfect bite. A+++++. Are you in the mood for some comfort food? I got you with this one. This is our Crockpot beef stroganoff. Now this one I have not actually made, but in my research I found that this is one of the All Recipes top recipes in the slow cooker, and I love beef stroganoff. So this is the ultimate comfort food for me. 5 ingredients here are beef stew meat, some egg noodles for serving them on, a little bit of cream cheese, some cream of mushroom soup, and some onion soup mix. We start by making our sauce in the crock pot and then we add our meat in. In goes the cream of mushroom and the soup mix, and then I'm gonna add some water into the can and then give that a mix. And then you just add in your beef. Recipe calls for 1 pound. I'm going with about 1.5 pounds just to feed my family. I'm gonna hit it with just a little bit of salt and pepper. There's a good bit of salt in those other ingredients. Trust the process, people. I know it's not the prettiest. That's it. This stew meat is like our roast, so it's going to take a long time to cook. So this one you can go low 8 hours or high 4 to 5 hours. It's been about 4 hours on high. Oh yeah, look how creamy. I mean, why take the time to do it the classic way when you can do it this easy way? Classic beef stroganoff, you usually finish it off with some sour cream. This one gets cream cheese. That's gonna kind of hold up to the hot temperatures a little bit better, but you could also do sour cream at this point. 4 ounces of cream cheese that is softened. You don't wanna put it in cold because it'll break. And once it's all melted, that's it. Now I think my kids would rather have this one for dinner. So creamy. I like the buttery egg noodles for the base.